3 things that you believe if people did, it would make a massive difference to ecology, their environment, their day-to-day, and what we need to see more of.
So I'll say 3 things that might not immediately feel directly related to the environment,
Sure.
although in my experience they do contribute. The first is leaning in to discomfort and uncomfortable conversations and committing to reach understanding within those conversations.
Love that.
That enables intimacy, that enables community, and that enables a sense of feeling held, which is needed in order to feel safe, which will then contribute to our ability to look outwardly. The second thing in terms of thinking about ecology is, if you're curious, just start, whether that's joining a foraging walk, for example, or that's finding out where your local garden is. I know in Islington there's like local gardens where you can just pop up between Tuesday and Thursday. You don't even need to say anything, just to learn and help out. Feeding that curiosity on a micro scale will support the macro scale, because as you begin to learn about, say, the ecological world, you'll develop a deeper sense of love and kinship. And maybe, you know, if you have extra finances, for example, or resources, being able to then donate, you know, to these initiatives and projects, because for whatever reason, you could say, you know, even farmers, organic growers rather than industrial farmers, are maybe not incentivized as much through the lens of policy and government to actually, you know, grow their crops in a specific way, or in an organic, you know, holistic way. And so these projects depend on external funding to support their missions and aims. And so that's probably the third thing that I would share, which is, if you have, you know, extra resources at your disposal, and you cultivating and really learning to love your ecological surroundings through, you know, different activities, mushroom identification, listening to bird song, Sam Lee, you know, listening to nightingales, then, you know, offering up some, if it's a donation of time or a donation of resources to support these smaller, independent, local projects to do what they do, and they will feel the impacts, even if it's as, you know, minor as 20 or 50 quid, or 2 or 3 hours. It makes a really valuable and meaningful difference to the future of these projects, and we need these projects more than anything. And often some of these projects close down just because they just aren't able to finance the help that's required. Or you have people who are martyrs, who just who live on very meager resources because they're really thinking about, you know, the larger impact of their projects. And so those would be my 3 main things. And obviously Primal Gathering or Bees to the Flower initiative. If anyone's curious about learning something and just wants to come hang out for a day, we're doing these Bees to a Flower initiatives all over the country once a month, and it's good fun.